So Bloomberg has this article here. This is incredible. Elon Musk's 2022 wealth loss exceeds $100 billion for first time. Tesla co-founder's fortune has plunged as shares of the electric car maker tumble. So, I honestly don't think Elon foresaw this coming. Because, he thought, hey, I'm going to swoop in, purchase Twitter, save the day on Twitter, and, Tesla will be relatively unaffected. Or if anything, maybe Tesla stock will go up once people see the incredible job that I'm doing at Twitter. I honestly think this is what he thought. In reality, what unfolded is Elon takes over Twitter. He's very, very, very public, more so than he's ever been before. He's tweeting all the time. He's in the news all the time. And he kind of has come across as super duper erratic with the decisions that he's making. And how he had to backtrack on a bunch of them and fix this thing and fire half the fucking people there and ask for people to come back and, change policy in a drastic way multiple times within the course of a week. And so Elon over the years had this phenomenal PR where, he portrayed himself as this genius billionaire that you're simply too stupid to understand. And people kind of bought that hook, line, and sinker. And then now, that facade is going away. And so now people see an erratic billionaire and they think, well, who the fuck is steering the ship at Tesla? And so Tesla stock has gone down and down and down and down. So here's what they say. Elon Musk's losses for 2022 topped $100 billion as shares of Tesla Inc. dropped to the lowest level in 2 years. The Tesla co-founder is still the world's richest person with a fortune of $169.8 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, even after seeing his net worth shrink by $8.6 billion on Monday. Jesus. He's down $100.5 billion this year, the most of anyone on the wealth index, after peaking at $340 billion a little more than a year ago. Jesus Christ. Look, there's going to come a time where the world gets its first trillionaire. And there will be some people who are so colossally cucked by the myth of meritocracy that they will defend whoever becomes the world's first trillionaire. And they will act like, hey man, their success isn't holding you back. It's got nothing to do with you, bro. There's no deleterious effects to society if this person happens to be a trillionaire. I can't imagine being that naive about the nature of wealth and power to think, there's no problem with trillionaires, bro. But I guarantee you, when we get our first trillionaire, which will certainly be in my lifetime, the mega cucked will come out and they will argue, actually, this is a good thing, bro. Which is just, it's so hard to wrap your mind around, but it's going to happen. I guarantee you it's going to happen. The electric car maker comprises the bulk of his fortune and is struggling with burgeoning COVID-related restrictions in China, its largest market outside of the U.S. The Austin, Texas-based firm recently announced a recall of more than 300,000 cars due to faulty taillights, while also dealing with supply chain snarls and soaring raw material costs. Tesla shares dropped 6.8% to $167.87 in New York trading Monday, the lowest since November 2020, and are down 52% this year. Jesus, that's a huge drop-off. That compares with a 29% decline in the tech-heavy NASDAQ 100 index. So, doing way worse than the average decline in the NASDAQ. That's really something. Musk, 51, has also been preoccupied with Twitter, the social media network he acquired last month for $44 billion. The company has lost about 60% of its workforce since Musk took over, with the latest round of layoffs coming on Sunday. Investors have been questioning whether the billionaire is spreading himself too thin among his various high-profile ventures. Tesla's dependence on Musk is listed as a risk factor in its security filings, highlighting that although Mr. Musk spends significant time with Tesla and is highly active in our management, he does not devote his full time and attention to Tesla. Well, let me just say, based on what he's doing with Twitter, I think Tesla should be thankful that he's not devoting his full time over there, because he has shown a propensity to fuck things up from time to time, let's just say. So, kind of wild, but the world's richest man is currently hemorrhaging money. But don't shed a tear for him because he's still the world's richest man, which means he's, by definition, materially doing better than literally everybody else on the planet. If you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.